Have you ever wondered how the concept of beauty has evolved over time? Or how pin-up culture has influenced the beauty standards we hold today? In the early 1900s, society held the Gibson girl as the epitome of ideal beauty. She was tall, slim-waisted, yet voluptuous and sophisticated, a stark contrast to the more subdued Victorian standards of beauty. The Gibson girl represented the emerging, independent woman, setting the stage for the flapper era of the 1920s. The Roaring Twenties saw the rise of the flapper girl. She was bold, independent, and loved to dance. The flapper girl was a departure from the traditional housewife image, challenging societal norms with her short hair, heavy makeup, and scandalously short dresses. Then the 1930s and 1940s brought a seismic shift in beauty standards. The era of Hollywood glamour and pin-up girls was upon us. These women were curvaceous with a small waist and defined hips. Their makeup was dramatic with bold red lips and cat eyeliner. Pin-up girls like Betty Grable and Marilyn Monroe became wartime morale boosters, their images adorning everything from calendars to bomber planes. The 1950s saw a continuation of the pin-up culture, but with a more domestic twist. The ideal woman was still curvaceous, but also a homemaker. The focus was on the hourglass figure, emphasized by fitted dresses and cinched waists. The 1960s and 70s brought a revolution in beauty standards. Thin was in. Models like Twiggy, with her androgynous look and pixie cut, became the new ideal. Pin-up culture took a back seat as the women's liberation movement took center stage. In the 80s and 90s, the ideal body type was athletic and toned, reflecting an increased emphasis on fitness and health. Supermodels like Cindy Crawford and Elle Macpherson dominated the beauty scene. Fast forward to the turn of the new millennium, where beauty standards have become more diverse than ever. The rise of social media has allowed for the celebration of different body types, skin colors, and features. Beauty has become more inclusive and individualistic, with an emphasis on self-expression and authenticity. Pin-up culture too has evolved. Modern pin-ups like Dita Von Teese have reclaimed the pin-up aesthetic, infusing it with empowerment and body positivity. The pin-up girl has transformed from a symbol of idealized beauty to a symbol of female strength and liberation. In summary, beauty standards and pin-up culture have come a long way. From the Gibson girl to the modern pin-up, these icons reflect societal changes and attitudes towards women. They prove that beauty is not static, but an ever-changing concept that evolves with time. As we move forward, it's important to remember that beauty is not one size fits all, but a spectrum that celebrates individuality and diversity.